right, we're on. Hey everybody in Facebook world, it's Sharon coming to you live from Sneak Peek at the Tasting Room Annex. They've been working hard on this and we're going to have a grand reopening in July, so do not miss that. Just wanted to say happy Memorial Day and thank you to all the veterans out there for your service, past, present, and future. We wouldn't be here without you, obviously. So we're following up our video about eating more fruits and vegetables, and we're talking about cooking fruits and vegetables. So a couple things when I was doing the research for this video that came to mind was, and I'm guilty of this definitely, I hated vegetables as a kid. And I think we've been overcooking vegetables for about the last 50 years, you know, and I guess eating vegetables out of a can, which sounds just really gross, was the norm not that long ago. So the number one tip is do not overcook your vegetables, and it's very easy to do, so do not do it. And part of that goes back to the cookbooks too. I remember we pulled out the Good Housekeeping cookbook, and it said to cook fresh corn for 10 minutes or something crazy. So we tell everybody 2-3 minutes tops. And if your corn is super fresh, like we have, you can eat it raw. And for most vegetables, you can do that as well. So that's the number one tip today. Do not overcook your vegetables. There's definitely lots of ways you can cook your vegetables. One of the ways that I've learned from Chef Sean is high heat roasting in the oven. And one of his tips is to put your pan in the oven and get your pan hot first, and then put your vegetables on there. And Brussels sprouts comes to mind. Those have been really popular the last couple of years, and I think that's one of those things where definitely my parents, they're like, we hate Brussels sprouts. And then Sean made them at one of our dinners, and they're like, oh my God, these are amazing. And you definitely see those on tons and tons of restaurant menus as well these days. So, some stats, we all know, 1 in 10 Americans only is getting their recommended servings of vegetables. So again, this goes back to, do you want to be healthy? Do you want to be fit? Do you want to have the longest life possible? Vegetables and fruits are recommended across the board. So that's one of the things that comes up again and again. So you can't go wrong with vegetables. I love Cooks Illustrated, but there are tons of resources out there on the internet. It's so easy now with YouTube and Google to find out what's the best way to cook this. So I encourage you to look there if you're not in the store. Chef Sean is our chef, and he's a CIA educated chef, and he's got tons of experience. And his advice was just as fresh as you can get it, that's what you want, and just minimal. A little bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt, finish it with some lemon juice. He was talking about asparagus when I talked to him recently, which is just coming into season, and you're done. It's so easy. And with asparagus, you want to break off the end, the woody end, before you cook it. So that's a great tip from him. The What's Becoming Ready schedule, I will post a link to that underneath the video. We do have some more things coming in June, but just as a note, I left my prop in the other room. Anyway, Consumer Reports magazine just came out, and there's actually an article about frozen vegetables and how they're getting so much better. So until we get into the season, you definitely have the option of frozen veggies. Don't rule them out. They're just as nutritious. They can be super tasty. And think about some of the seasonings outside of salt, and you want to kind of avoid those sauce ones because they can be just crazy full of sodium. So pepper flakes, citrus zest and juice, balsamic vinegar, garlic, of course. I'm a big garlic fan myself. So those are some of the options with the frozen vegetables. And apparently, according to the Consumer Reports article, cauliflower is the new kale. So who knew? So there's tons of cauliflower stuff out there. I guess it's big in the paleo diet world. So that's just a couple thoughts on cooking your vegetables. Please comment, give us your likes, thumbs ups. We appreciate it, and thanks for everybody who's been watching the previous videos and giving us feedback. We really love it. And we're looking forward to our next video. We're going to be here with Donan, the sales manager here at Orchard Hill Tasting Room. He's actually
Hi, everyone.
Yes, there he is behind the iPad camera today. and he's gonna teach you how to make a shrub. Okay, I don't know what shrubs have to do with drinks, but he knows, and he makes delicious cocktails. So we'll announce that, and we'll check back in with you, and hopefully you'll join us because the summer party season is here, everybody. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time. It's Sharon. Check it out.